So today we'll be unboxing the ADA Soul Stand RGB light, and we're going to talk about if it's worth that really premium price. Now today's video is sponsored by Aqua, which is the official United States ADA retailer. But of course you guys know I've been an ADA fan since day one. I've collected pretty much almost every ADA product, and that's been my channel since the beginning, is all ADA. So obviously I've used ADA products for years, so obviously this is not going to change my opinion whatsoever on these products, but I have used ADA products and I already know the quality of them. And so today I'm going to show you guys an unbox of Soul Stand RGB, which will be a first time for me too, so I've actually never had this light in my hands, which would be nice. And basically we're going to plan on testing it out on this 45F, which I do plan on probably just going ahead and keeping it on this tank today. And so first unboxing, it is a DOOA product, which of course is ADA's second brand. And I'll see in this black box here, like that. So when we open up here, first thing you'll see is the light right here. Now right away I can tell you this is a full metal build, so all aluminum metal body. Just like if you've ever had the puck lights, any of the other lights, it's obviously really, I mean, pretty heavy for what it is. It's all metal build. Really nice. It's almost like a, best way to describe it's almost like a mini Soul RGB is what it kind of is, you know, with the quality and then, you know, how the front is made too. Best way I can describe it if you've ever had a Soul RGB in your hands. Of course, bring it out here. We got the, see if I'll focus on that, DOOA logo right here in the front. Got the LED panels right here, the hole for the stand, and then you got your plug-in right here as well. So we got that. So this light, so size-wise, typically what tank you'd run these lights on is pretty much the biggest tank you'd want to go with, probably like a mini M, so 36 centimeters. This is a 45S, so it'll be a little longer, but the way the escape is, where the plant life is, it's like the perfect length. So I'll be testing it on this tank today, and like I said, I'll probably go ahead and use it for the life of this tank, because obviously I have a Twin Star on there now, but I'd much rather run this light. Being an ADA product, I'd definitely love to switch that Twin Star out, for no question about it. But so you got the light there, and then you got another piece of foam right here. Unbox that, and that's where you'll find your metal stand, which is going to hold the light up, and then you get your power strip right here. So take that out. Unless you got your brick, and then of course this does have a on and off switch right there. And then your last thing, which is the stand, which by the way, it's like just the stand alone. I mean, all stainless, really nice. This part just alone is really heavy. Feels really nice. The hand's cold. You know, it's like cold metal, really all 100% metal. You got the DOOA logo right there as well, and then you got your adjustable pins right here, which you can see there's a little pocket that it goes in, so it actually looks pretty nice. But then of course, you know, you can go adjust the thickness to whatever you need. So there's that. So then you will get a baggie. I kind of looked at it earlier, but you'll get a baggie with a rubber ring in it, which will be what this is. You get two of them, and this is what will hold up the light, so you do get an extra one if you need it. So this can basically, you can adjust how high you want the light. So this one obviously I'll run pretty much as high as I can go, pretty much. I may lower just a little bit, but I'm just gonna set it up pretty high for now, and then I may have to adjust it lower if I need to. So the way this is work, and I'll show you guys on the tank here in a second up close. But so wherever that ring you put there, you set it down. Let's see here. There we go, and it'll set just like that. So obviously this is strong enough where it's gonna hold the weight. Obviously it does have some weight to it, but it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna tumble down on you. So it's not that heavy where it's gonna bend in. Of course, like I said, this is all solid stainless, so this is not going anywhere whatsoever. So obviously pretty nice looking. I mean, for a nano light, I mean, that's the prettiest light you're gonna get on the market right now. I can tell you that right now. Just really sleek stainless. Of course, if you have already ADA products going, you know, you got super jets, you got all kinds of other stainless stuff to match with this. This is gonna look really nice. On the wattage wise, this is 24 watts. So for a small light too, 24 watts. That's on par with this Twin Star that I have running already now, but in a way smaller form when you imagine, and that's on a 45 centimeter tank. 24 watts on a mini M, 30W, whatever size you want to put it on. That's going to really brighten this tank up really good. And of course the spectrum on the ADA light, which we will compare with the Twin Star right now, It's I already know AD lights just from the solar RGBs, the Aqua Sky, and some other lights, how much of the green spectrum really does affect on these tanks, and how much it really just makes a difference in the plants and fish. So you guys will see that right now. So I'll show a close-up of kind of Twin Star now, and then we'll swap it over to the ADA so you guys can see a difference. But yeah, I'll plan to put it on this left side like this, and I'll come back to you guys when it's on. So this is the tank, the Twin Star now. So looks really nice. Of course, nothing wrong with it. But we will be putting on the solar RGB, and you're about to see the difference. So if you're new to, you could definitely go back and forth between the video if you guys want to really see the difference. So there's the Twin Star, and let's put on the DOOA. So we got the solar RGB right here. So we're gonna place it right on this left side here. Oops, wrong direction. Yeah, of course you'll have the pins going to the outside of the tank. Just adjust this to the width of the tank. Just like that. And that too, you may get an angle so you can adjust these kind of legs to kind of adjust the level to the tank, just like that. Like I said, I'll probably lower this height is pretty good right now. Of course, I got a lot of immersed growths on this tank. This height's pretty good, but I may lower just a little bit more too. Okay, that's nice and level now. So we'll go ahead and plug this light in so you guys can see. So of course the main plug here goes into the side light like you guys saw earlier. Plug that in. And switch it on. So it might be hard to tell, but like I said, if you scroll back in the video, you'll see the difference. Now right away, like I said, with the green spectrum, the stems, especially the cuba that I kind of have it growing epiphytically on these rocks right here, you can just see how much more green is in these plants already. And then of course the reds, I mean, that's the biggest thing, is that, you know, the twin stars, you know, okay with, you know, usually really great with the reds, and then it was usually a little dull with the green. Of course, that was the version 3, so it's kind of half and half. You know, the greens and reds are pretty even when it comes to the version 3. But what's the difference maker, and my biggest argument for ADA lights, is how people like all these app controlled lights and want to, you know, adjust the color spectrum and do all this stuff. But what you're getting with ADA is it's just plug and play. Literally nothing has to be changed here. This is literally the perfect spectrum. I mean, there's nothing better you could do to this light to make these plants look any better. I mean, this is just the perfect spectrum. The greens look great. The reds are looking redder than ever. I mean, it's just every color doesn't get dulled out here. I mean, everything is just as natural and eye-popping as it possibly can be. And I'll take you guys off the stand here. You guys can get a closer look. Just, yeah, like I said, like even just the Wigia that's growing out of here, you can just see it's just a little detail, just how much more red is in here, and just the greens are just so much more vibrant, especially these S Repens are the big difference. They're really yellowish with the Twin Star. You can see more of a deeper green. Everything just looks so much nicer. And yeah, like I said, ideally, you know, you can see how short this is, but with the scape, it kind of works out perfect for where the plants are. So it works out for this setup, but typically you would want to run it on something a little bit smaller. So like I said, a Mini M, which is the 36 centimeter, 5.5 gallon, that'd be probably about the biggest you'd want to run this light on. On a normal scape, of course, you know, in this situation, it works out great. This light, you know, fits on here perfectly. But that too, you know, I may go back to the Twin Star, and we may use this light on another setup in the future too. You know, there's always room for using this on another tank. So I'd love to see what this light would do also on another, you know, a full, you know, nature tank on like maybe a 30W, a Mini M, you know, something of that sort. That's definitely something I'd, you know, can show you guys down the road what this light is capable of. But yeah, with this tank, you guys can follow along with the process. Of course, we do have a series on this tank where you guys can keep following along and to see how much this light improves this tank. I think it really will. I think, but the color spectrum is the biggest thing. It's just, I think this makes this tank eye-popping that much more. And there is shrimp in here, and I only can imagine they're, you know, it's nighttime, so they're probably all hiding and sleeping. But how they're gonna look under this light too. It's just there's a big difference, and that too, you know, the stainless build is just the visual eye popping, the look of this light. It's built to last. It's gonna last you a long time. There's really nothing you can really say bad about this. The only thing I wish possible is like a way to like hide this cord, but that's like literally like that's literally the smallest little complaint I could possibly think of. And even then, that's obviously most of the time it's just gonna be hidden anyways. So yeah, if you're wondering, you know, if this is worth the price, I mean, this is, in my opinion, the best nano light that you could possibly buy. You know, yeah, you're gonna check up some change for it, absolutely. But if you want to like the last lifetime, you want something that looks really pretty, just matches the 88 aesthetic. You know, the rimless, the glass pipe, the stainless steel canister filters. This is the light. I mean, I can only imagine if you had a full, you know, mini M setup with, you know, a super jet, how this would all just go seamlessly together and look awesome. So if you guys are interested in this light, I will put a link down to it down below through Aqua. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Aqua is our United States distributor for ADA. If you want ADA products, that is your place. So I'll make sure I put the link down there for this light if you guys are interested. Other than that, let me know what you guys think, and like I said, make sure you keep following along in the coming weeks and just see how much this tank does differently with this light now running on it, and I'll keep you guys posted too on Instagram if you guys follow me in there. So other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one.